There are so many Apple Watch Series 6 clones in the market, and the T500 Plus smartwatch seems to stand out because it is affordable at $25 and yet still packs some interesting functions. Is this the best Apple Watch Series 6 clone for you? Well, let's find out. Inside the box, you get the user manual guide in both Chinese and English languages, detachable soft silicone straps, the unguarded magnetic charging dock, and finally the elegant looking smartwatch. That's all we have in the box. I got the sensational rose gold color and it looks so beautiful like the real Apple Watch. You can always replace the 44mm detachable silicone straps with a more elegant design and color later. The solid build quality is where this smartwatch shines. It's made from aluminum alloy and feels cold to the touch. It's well curved and glossy, which gives it a premium look and feel, just like the Apple Watch series. The center of attraction of the T500 Plus smartwatch is that 1.75 inches large display with slimmer bezels, which makes it look premium. Although the display quality is not that great, but it's okay. Bigger screen equals easy readability and operation. Unfortunately, there's no tap to wake function, but the raise to wake LCD works fine, and due to its eye sensitivity, there can be accidental wakes sometimes on slight hand movements or when walking. So make sure you set the screen timer to maybe 10 seconds to save your battery life. It is also bright enough for easy visibility under sunlight. Swiping up brings out the quick access bar for Bluetooth connection, phone finder, and the rest. Swiping down takes you to the notification panel. Tapping once takes you to the apps menu, while swiping right takes you backwards, and finally, tapping the crown takes you home. The user interface looks old school with poor graphics. There are 4 menu styles which looks good, but I love the legendary Apple menu style. It has some cool watch faces which can be selected directly from the iWatch app. It also supports custom watch faces, but you can't customize the font color of the time date, leaving you with the option to only choose dark theme watch faces. The T500 Plus has a bigger battery which takes about 2 hours to fully charge. The charging dock is small in size, unguarded, and the magnets are not strong enough, which makes the charging pins disconnect easily if not carefully positioned. The battery life is not that good, but it's okay. I was getting about 6 to 8 hours with heavy usage, max screen brightness, and Bluetooth connection. But if you only want to use the smartwatch with minimal screen activity, basically for checking the time, date, tracking your steps and calories in sports mode without Bluetooth connection, then the battery can last you about 2 days. It has some sports events like running, tennis, basketball, and some more, but it's not comprehensive enough and doesn't give detailed or unique results for each exercise. You only have the timer and fairly accurate calorie counter for all sports. The steps and calories counter are quite accurate, although with an accuracy level of about 75%, but you can definitely rely on the results and there's no zero error. Connecting through the iWatch app is faster and easier. Make sure you allow notification access to enable you receive notifications. You need to research devices on the app for the first connection, and after a few seconds you are done. Then go to the notification settings and choose the apps you want to be notified, and also activate the call and message notifications. It automatically reconnects to your smartphone when Bluetooth is turned on. Bluetooth range is not actually that long because of the lower Bluetooth 4.0 version, but it still has a reasonable range of 5 meters. The heart rate sensor does not function well because I got to compare it with a clinical blood pressure monitor and the result looks so different. This is same inconsistency for the blood pressure monitor, although there is no 24 hours continuous heart rate measurement, which is understandable because there is no point when the sensor is not working. The sleep monitor is also working, and it was able to give me a close track result of my sleep, but it tends to add some extra hours of sleep time after waking up. The app notifications are timely with a funky sound alert. The vibration motor is quite good but also harsh, scary and annoying. You can open the app through the smartwatch to read the full notifications messages on your smartphone, which is cool. You can also reply a message notification with templates right on the smartwatch, which is also cool. It also supports Bluetooth call function, which allows you to receive or make a call directly on the smartwatch by dialing the numbers or from the phone book or call logs or even the message app. The call quality is quite good thanks to the clear microphone and decent speaker, but it's a little muffled.
This is how the speaker sounds like during a phone call.
This is the microphone quality test at 2 feet from my mouth.
The T500 Plus speaker quality is quite better, loud, clear, and has noticeable bass, but makes the battery drain a lot faster. So don't try using it to play music for too long because you will surely regret it. It's not waterproof, and so I advise you to avoid water because there is no swimming sports mode so that you don't get tempted to go swimming. The updated iWatch app is not so intuitive, informative or feature-packed, but got a good looking UI. You can run a checkup for the heart rate and blood pressure. Then it can update you with some steps count and sleep status history. The Find My Phone and Find My Watch feature works accurately as expected. There's also a live camera feed whenever you want to take pictures or spy on your friend's phone. Sadly, there is no voice assistant activation technology. There's also no DND, do not disturb mode. Of course, it has the alarm settings, calculator, stopwatch, calendar, sound recorder, and the sedentary reminder. Let me know what you think about the T500 Plus smartwatch. I expected more functions, but it's still a nice smartwatch for $25. Thanks so much for watching. Remain humble and stay safe. Bye.